Asli kah? Holy shit. Sao nghe. Ya udah. Buy one mas, boleh. Sini buy one. Buy one tinggal buy one. Iya, iya. Baru yang bagus apa isinya? Ya iyalah. Ada dapat XP mas, gembel nih mas. Wih, dapat koin, cok, lumayan. Gue dapat all, mau bagus kan all bro. Poin limit 10. Juan poin. Ada ide jam nggak? Nah, jelek sama. Kuncinya jangan ya lo. Share ke keluarga besar mas, lo bisa mas, nanggung gak sih? Ini di Discord gak ada yang hidup coy. Juan void, Juan void. Bring up, city boy, city boy. Bang, kecok nih orang. Ngajakin buy one, dia nge-scam, cok. Ya, tadi tahu siapa ngajakin buy one ini free skate. Bang, kayaknya orang. Dan Zek ya, asu cowok Dan Zek.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Look at the space here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Varane gets rid without sophistication. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Alexander Pato.
And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Cuman begini mas gameplaynya berarti skill seadanya mas.
Mateus. Vieira. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get it through? Goalieeee! Now he's got space here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bernardo Silva. That's a throw. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Probing pass. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
De Gea claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence.
Aduh, gagal banget buat.
Germany clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good... Pato! Goal! Germany! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Germany go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's onside. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Lalu, astaga.
Cambio di giocatori.
Awareness doang gede.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Tapi jelek.
Roberto Carlos! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two. That's a cute ball. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Iya, duit.
Foot in. Bernardo Silva going full tilt down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Baggio. Now it's Batistuta. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Batistuta. Del Piero. Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. And this is Neymar. And this is Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Neymar.
recupero.
Oh, such a clever touch. That's a good foot in there. It's a good run down the right. Del Piero. That pass isn't the best. Saliba. Nice looking ball. Neymar providing an outlet.
Astaga, masa nggak bisa.
And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pull it. It's a searching pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Saliba with the clearance. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that could set him on his way. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Rafael Varane.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Well
è
played
di
for Del Piero.
80.607 spettatori.
Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19.
We have got changes here
Numero
from both
13.
sides, in fact.
Numero 2. Numero 15. Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
Pedri.
Il numero
That has been
24.
slung
Il
wide.
numero 23. Il numero
And it's
14.
Batistuta.
Attenzione, una
Truthfully, it was hard to
sostituzione.
see any better outcome there. Looking for a runner. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's through here, and this is Rooney.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti. Pull it. Pull it. Passes short and sharp. It's Rooney! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Baggio.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Back into the middle. Pull it. And it's Thuram. Inter Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Cantona.
Alright.
And it's Baggio. Rooney, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Neatly clipped into space. Cantona! And that is the last effort of the game. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Ya iyalah. Aduh. Anjay, tukang sundul, tukang sundul.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game.
And the finish!
Woi, lupa pikulan 2 meter.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He is through here. Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Yeah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
And pull it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Beckham. Threads one in. Beckham. And the cutback.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Hullet. That has not gone well. Looking to go deep. A mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. He's cut it out. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Big chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Batistuta. Yeah, can see things others simply cannot. And this is Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Baggio. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A heavy challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. He's having a good look here. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Oh, that's a very deep... And he shoots! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Mateus takes control, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Can he get on the end of this? That's Batistuta. Modric.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Takes a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Beckham. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Onana. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Knocks it into space. Lahm showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Here comes the cross.
Apa ini mas, Efootball mas?
Shot, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Bergomi tries to clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played back in, over to the left. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice-looking ball. Back into the middle. Out to the right. That had too much on it.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 6.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Number
And it's
17, Gullit.
Maldini
Coming
wins
on
the
the
duel
field.
this time.
Number 18, Van Basten. Number 11, Thuram.
He's being urged to shoot. Greenwood! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
75 minutes played. Vieira. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that is a little undercooked. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Beckham is behind this one. Beckham!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm delivers. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. Mateus does well to stand firm and defend it. Roberto Baggio. Pedri. Now it's Greenwood. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Bale. And he's had a hit! So their fourth corner of the game. He slings it in. And this is Van Basten. And that's a... And Beckham! And that is the last effort of the game. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
I think this man, Albertini, will be key here, Peter.
Well, they don't call him the metronome for nothing.
No, he's a tactical mastermind who controls the tempo of the game and gets the team on the front foot with great distribution.
And here's Baggio. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandez. Albertini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely weighted pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero. That's tidy. Del Piero takes a look up. Cross into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Fernandez. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, super ball! Has a shot! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, it's Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's been given a real chance! Yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Albertini can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Inter Milan take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Del Piero. That's takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the pass is intercepted. Del Piero. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Alvarez. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Batistuta. He's looking wide. Batistuta. He's beaten. He's having a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there.
Il quadro indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Del Piero looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's found a way through. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fernandez. And he's in on goal. Rummenigge. We've got a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Done delicately. Konate does really well there, he is strong. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alvarez receives it in a wide position. Fernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan finding their passes. Greenwood in acres of space out wide. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this? Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.300.
Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Crunching tackle. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Milan are down to 10 men. That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good spread. They get a throw in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Now, I've been there myself, and...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist poor...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped. Pele! Has another goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bergomi, clear. And the shot! Missed by a fraction. Onana. Now Modric. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Modric. He's picked his way through. Early ball out from the back. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Mateus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Onana. Just looking wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Baggio. Modric. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi Alonso pinches it off him. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric. And here's Baggio. And here's Batistuta. It's a loose ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's having a shot! Ambitious ball here. Konate gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he cuts out the supply. Modric. Well read, nice interception. Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball. Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. Now the ball in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's Modric. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him. Face to face with the keeper. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pele. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Long ball upfield. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming. Out to the right. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Seedorf. And it's Robertson. And here's Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's come loose.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Mateus. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Modric. And this is... Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And now the breakaway. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bergomi. Mateus. And this is Batistuta. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar! And what a big... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Lam. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep towards the back post. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Sends it crossfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Modric.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mateus has been caught there. It's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 13.
That was very
Oh,
necessary.
great feet, that.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Il numero 5. Il numero 14.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
And Messi! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Well, that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Mateus. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He is through here. Neymar! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's got away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And he's certainly onside here.
Oakland Roots clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Greenwood. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
It's Greenwood! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Messi. That's an excellent interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mateus. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good read. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Mateus. Lovely. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Scholes. This looks promising. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. Pirlo considers his options.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Floated through. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No luck with that dink over the top. So it is still 0-0. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mateus! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Greenwood. De Jong. And this is Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Baggio. Mateus. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Messi. He's got away. Nice bit of trickery. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Plays it in low. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that was vital. Pirlo. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pirlo is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That was travelling. He won't be happy with that one. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Yeah.
That pass isn't the best. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
João Neves, Roberto Carlos, he's picked his way through. That's a good foot in there. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Baresi deals with that comfortably.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Ah, he's given it away. And it's Scholes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Il numero 17. Il numero 20.
Some resolute defending there.
Il numero 23.
Nice looking ball.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Cruyff. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. And here's Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Half an hour gone in the second half. No, he's not getting past him there. Cruyff. Rijkaard. He's shifting through the gears here.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Should have equalised.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Messi looking to be a menace in the final third. Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Messi. Pirlo has created one goal already. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Oh, terrible mistake. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful...
Buset.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. And it's Kukcu, and he's played it back. Camavinga played out to the left flank, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Roberto Baggio really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Looking chance, surely! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard.
He rises! Against the crossbar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri, passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Bronckhorst. Roberto Baggio. Bergomi. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Terrific from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Belum buka, Mas.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chips it through. And this is Batistuta. Caceres gets it away. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Van Bronckhorst. 5 minutes till the break. Zanetti gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Bullish header! Just off target.
Zanetti certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zielinski. And this is Roberto Baggio. Camavinga. Onana. And here's Batistuta. Zielinski. Good, strong midfield running here. Adriano. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. There's the whistle for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. And this is Del Piero. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Off the post! And he can clear it away. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Chips it through. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Neymar. Rodri. Camavinga. Zanetti. Rodri. Adriano. And he cuts out the supply. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner. Caceres makes the interception. Just about up to the hour now.
È di 80.607 spettatori.
Marquinhos. And it's Varane.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Del Piero. Rodri. Played back in. It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21, numero 8, numero 4,
De Jong.
numero 15.
It's a
Neymar.
searching pass.
Numero 7.
Greenwood.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 24,
Rodri.
il numero 9,
That is a little
Modric.
undercooked.
il numero 5, il numero 14.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Header!
Udah mas, udah mas.
Adriano attempts a clearance.
YouTube maksudnya.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Inter clearly have been instructed.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide.
And he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Roberto Baggio really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Adriano. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Masih gol.
And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out wide. And it's Kukçu. Played out to the right. Greenwood in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. Stitch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. Kukçu. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Game propaganda.
Neatly clipped into space. He's through, now is he in? And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.
Seri kalah. Tau lah, masuk lah. Sampai menang mulu. Ganti game aja nih. Sebelum kepala gue sakit. Nah, bentar lagi mau buka mas, sabar mas. Nah, lu balik kapan, Cok? Oh, udah balik. Saya libur lu ya? Yes. Saya ada Mas Pate mau join. Anjir, ditangkap ya. Wih, 5 WIB dia bisa begitu. Udah aja.
Sorry.
Gara-gara gua aja. Jam 3 WIB. Wah. Mari junior, ya mari jujur ini, mari jujur. Gitu aja. Malas aja. Gue dibantai mulu nih ya, dari kapan tahu, Cok. Ngeri kan.
My fault.
Ya, gue kira dia kepantai mundur dikit. Kena mercy gue di dribble. Yes. Dribble balik guys, biar dia kaget. Khawatir di dribble balik. Dapat kiri kosong. Umpan nggak sih? Pemainnya ini harus belajar ngumpan nggak sih? Kadang-kadang. Buat Timur, Sarang, khas Indonesia. Kaget gue. Lah, orang itu. Gue kira kosong. Tahu itu. Kira kosong.
Here. Well done.
Thank you.
Minggir ya, untuk Jepang. Cok bilangin minggir, bahasa Jepang apa, Mas Pate? Ya ini Mas Pate lagi nonton, Cok. Dia lagi di Discord, enggak lagi. Ngusir orang Jepang pakai bahasa Jepang apa, Cok? Lu miskin.
Mine. Thanks.
Thanks.
Lihat di long ball, Wih, ya ini gua flick lagi.
Sorry.
Lu mau apaan, Pe? Mau apaan, Pe? Pe, mau Pe? Pe, lu mau apaan, Pe? Gua lapar. Rawan apa? Iya.
Sorry.
My bad.
Save. Aduh. Aduh. Gue males ngeliat ini, digocekin mulu. Pusing. Orang-orangnya ini bisa nggak sih gak gocek depan gawang gitu, pusing, Cok. Kalau gue juga pingnya 100 lagi. Tahu ya, kalau pingnya 100 gak apa dah, jujur. Gue jadi pengen beli katsu, tapi nggak ada. Ya udah gue beli ayam chicken. Ayam chicken kan, Mas? Biar sama-sama tepung garing, Mas. Ayam chicken. Kan lu kan karage, katsu, sama satu lagi. Tadi gue lupa. Nugget. Nah, itu. Ada tepung-tepungnya gimana? Bajir. Ya makanya minum, Mas. Dulu tau tepung. 3. Enak baik. Makanlah, kan cendol makanan. Sop itu aslinya. Sop itu. Cendol itu daging. Istilah kata. Aduh, keluar kotak. Suwe. Nah, di sini orang jelas, Cok. Bisa nggak sih stop kayak begitu-begitunya? Tim gua kasihan.
My fault.
Ke kiri. Aduh, lompatnya begitu dong. Aduh, pusing dah gua. Lompatnya begitu dong. Gak jelas. Ya iyalah, lompatnya yang gitu. Cok yang bener aja, jir. Ping 100, ping 100. Pusing dah. Handle game lah, terus tuh beli takjil. Bukan broken deep. Kan segame doang mas, terus gue beli takjil. Beli ayam chicken. Habis ayam chicken. Gelo, kita bisa main di SEA. Ayo, broken deep. Siapa timnya? Ada Rico, ada Jinstar, ada Spate. Ya All Star, ini All Star. Buat timur sarung khas Indonesia. Buat timur berasa benda. Buat timur sarung khas Indonesia. Nih mas Martin mana?
Konnichiwa, sayonara.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu mas. Bentar ya, bapak ini cok. Mas, ya mas baru mati tadi nyala mas. Kok tadi belum itu? Ah beneran mas, orang ada streamnya mas. Masa harus gua klip? Masa harus gua klip? Iya bocor cok, bikin game lu. Pakai toa masjid, lu makanya kalau main pakai toa masjid. Lu kalau di sono kalau bukber di masjid ada nggak bukber masjid yang ngasih takjil per RT RW? Oh jauh. RT RW di ini di rolling ngasih takjil setiap harinya. Wah kan. Oh ya lu makan di pedalaman ya, lupa gue cok. Di pesisir dunia jauh dari ini cok. Lu juga kemarin baru balik ini kan ngumpulin apa kayu bakar. Ranting pohon kering-kering lu ambilin kan, tahu gua. Kemarin baru nangkap butayaro, emang bener mas. Tapi kayak di Cina dia ya gunungnya nggak ada tangga, nggak ada eskalator malah. Belum ada yang mau bikin eskalator di gunung selain di Cina kayaknya. Seriusan. Oh, alah. Jadi isinya oh, alah. Sering dikasih makan nggak? Digodain anak SD gak lu? Digodain anak SD gak lu? Diajak main gitu. Kan beda gitu mukanya daripada orang-orang sekitar ya kan. Siapa tahu diajak main. Yo, why are you gay? Yabai. Masuk, yabai. Yes. Yabai. Mas Pate yabai. Mas Bape Sibal Sekia. The fuck bro, chill. It's Ramadan brother. Labubu Slayer. Apa cok Labubu Slayer? Rasuson. Basu. Susunya banyak bro. Susunya banyak. Susunya ini enggak sih dia? Susunya. Gue pengen mikir brand susu gak jadi cok. Aduh, gue tahu dia mau susu. Nuyur bangke ini cok. Ya begitu kayak Danak. Oh Danak. Danak punya gede banget sih Danak. Gila Danak. Main di Jepang kayak dah.
Here.
Tina 50 non Uyur. 60, 70. Itu di Jepang cowok. Kayaknya dia abis ini udah pakai VPN Jepang. Kayaknya aja sih.
Mine.
Wih, crazy. You got scam. Isun gue. Bohong. Dia lagi nyuap itu. Dia lagi nyuap. Mas, jangan percaya mas. Oh, udah habis. Aman. Anjir, kaget gua. Gak ada notif ini sih gua. Apa? Orang masuk, cok. Kaget gua anjir. Suara baru. Wih, hampir, cok. Main gak sih gua? Orang ini orang Thailand. Erlangga, bukan mas. Riko Gugu ini. Lu Riko kan, Gu? Gugu langsung statue, cok. Peacekeeper menjaga ketenangan. Mister Dana. Waduh, Mister Furious. Tackle. Nge-lag gua. Aduh, aman. Coba ada. Habisin mas Riko. Beneran dihabisin, cok. Padahal gue bercanda.
Cross it.
Sorry.
Finishing. Gak tau. Orang Thailand. Ini lagi satu saman itu. Kaget gue. Main gak sih Aim Raiga bersama Aim Fate? Rematch. Main teardown mulu. Lu pengen main teardown lu, woi. Jupit truk. Bobol rumah. Cita-citaku menjadi hitam agar ku bisa maling-maling. Potang. Iya nggak sih minimal. Biar asik suaranya. Di star no ang itu run up ang Mas Piros dan Broken Deed ngapain ini? Mas Broken Deed ngapain sih berdua? Nggak jelas banget akhirnya ke kita. Maunya apa sih mas? Jaga sih mas, langsung dari tengah gitu. Nah kan, langsung kayak gitu aja. Jangan gitu nggak sih mas, nge-troll. Suwe. Nggak ada gacha itu. Orang gawang 1/3, yang lusut 1/5, cok. Panik. No, Jinstar, overcook. Lama deh. Aduh.
Thanks, mate.
Go middle. Gitu. Ngeramein aja. Yuk, Furious. Mas Furious santai gak sih? Nah, Mas Furious santai aja. Nih, Mas Pate nih. Shoot. Kan dibilangin shoot, malah dribble. Nah, lu sih gak dengerin. Nice. Mundur lagi, pas pate. Nah. Aduh, beda ping mas. Aduh, siapa nomor 2? Ambil tuh. Weh, jauh banget. Sorry. Gue gak nyangka kayak gue squad itu jujur. Broken Deed, let's go. Oh.
Down the line.
Jujur shock. Gue jujur shock. Gue gak tahu nih gameplay apaan. Wih,
Good
dapet.
job. We got this.
Ya, lo, Labubu Slayer. Who is Labubu Slayer? Jinstar. Play Jinstar. No. Gitu anak dari ini. Gue dikit ngurus bayi dia. Kacau musuhnya cok, tidak menganut fair play ini. Orang gitu banget. Jangan badminton juga. Wih, wah anjir hampir cok. Wah, kalem dia. Used to be with you. Come back.
Techers.
We already won. We don't need you, man.
Techers.
Get out of here. Hey, you guys, the kid woke up. Nice. I see. Free RP. This one will get the free RP. Make your kid Project Mbappe. Make him play rematch every day. Yeah. Project Mbappe. Now you leave. Nah. Satu cok. Baik, thank you man. Oke. Sini. Ada join. Oke mas. Bagus mas. Katanya Surabaya gak sih gue? Lu mau bareng gua gak ke Surabaya nanti ketemu Bapak? Takut. Takut. Menggelegar suaranya nggak sih? Menggelegar. Apa nih? Viral dugaan DM Jeffrey Nicole ke remaja 16 tahun. Gelo. Bapak masih ngambil kopi. Maju nggak sih mas? Nah tuh. Kok tahu cok yang ngomong tadi orang belum balik bapaknya. Aduh, ulang lagi saya sakit. Gelo, movement, gelo. Nonor.
Here.
Nangning lu. No. Nah ini jurus. Ulti. Mantap ultinya bro. Gelo. Rico mas itu mas, disut mas, sama Rico.
To me.
Yuh pelan. Kurang ditekan nggak sih? Lah, ini gameplay apa lagi? Nahan Bali. Liburan nggak sih mas ke Jepang? Miss input. Gue ini harus ngapain anjir? Mau klik belakang gitu. Lu harus baik banget tuh. Aduh, gak dapat lagi lah. Nor. Gak tahu itu kipernya siapa, Cok. Aduh. Udah believe tuh padahal dengan tackle. Aduh. Gagal lagi dah. No touch. Woi. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws. Interception dah bertiga udah di pojok kanan bertiga udah.
Pass. Back post.
Wih, wah anjir. Lu apa blok tangkap. Gila, Cok. Aduh. Dan terjadi lagi. Wih, ngeri juga tuh shootnya.
I'm on it.
Aduh. Nice. Biar bajir diseruduk Mas Pir Ios. Depan dulu nggak sih buka puasa, Cok, habis ini. Ayo, Mas. Sebenarnya emang sengaja Mas dibiarin kosong. Dihindarin. Kayaknya emang sengaja dibiarin kosong. Mister Danak ini nge-troll, Cok. Haram. Gua kira mau combo ini, combo orang nih anjir. Wih, Pedri kah ini? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws. Can I? Can I put my balls in your jaws? Orang Thailand. Bukan kayaknya Rico beda lagi. Rico aja. Isagi Oichi kayaknya. Bukan dari Isagi. Ya lo nemu match lawan siapa kita kira-kira? Oh maga gua sih gak bakal expect. Nah, mereka baru udahan mas buka puasa. Gue juga las lah. Las habis itu buka puasa dulu gak sih? Please goalers. I need this. Apa? Goalers. Mau latihan apaan ya? Masih minor gak sih, Pe? Gue mau sahabat. Masih minor gak sih bocahnya? Gol. Tidak ada ampun. Tidak ada ampun. Ya udah mulai. Lu buka puasa kapan, Mas Pate? Masih lama. Oh, udah dari tadi ini. Jam 5 WIB. Tapi sahur lu kok jam 4 dah? Baru sahur. Lu buka jam berapa? Jam 4? Jam 6? Wah. Untung gua lompat. Suwe lu, Dit. Suwe si Adit ini cok. Gue lagi bertanya kepada Mas Fate, dia malah AFK. Gol. Waduh. Diriku mas. Wah enggak, biasa tengahnya kosong. Dari gua pasrah. Gua orangnya pasrahan. Bisut kah? Gak asik. Bisut kah? Gila.
Sorry.
Sabar gak sih? Gue baru geser kamera. Jadi kan gue dari sana dah, masih nggak dapat anjir. Aneh ini. Gue masih di sana, masih nggak dapat anjir. Posisi. Widih. Wajay.
I'm on it.
Dribble. Kita umpan. Di dribble kan? Ya lo. Umpan datar. Waduh. Terima kasih mas. Ini apa ini? Ini dribble apa ini? Dribble mancing. Di umpan. Lari Mas Riko. Aduh. Mas Bape. Mas Bubu. Mas Goles. Ya lo, membelah samudra. Kaget. Dia mau kes apa? Dia mau save. Mas Mate, 1v1, semangat. Let's go. Itu agak-agak rese sih, jujur dari ditendang. Harusnya kan bola di depan ketendang ya. Ini dari kanan anjir keluarnya, aneh banget nih game, sumpah. Tuh, aneh anjir. Ya, ter juga dari depan mas, bukan dari kanan mas. Makasih mas. Broken it. Woi. Udah jurus padahal. Skill 1. Lagian nggak dikejar, siapa suruh nggak dikejar mas. Tarik lagi. Habis. Waduh. Gue lalu buka puasa di rematch nih kalau kagak menang-menang sok. Waduh, gak nyangka gue. Emang kemarin ada 25 menit. Jago, beliak kawe. Aduh. Yo. Kita ngapain nanti kagak jagain si Adit. Dia bisa buka puasa. Lah, kok dia yang dapet jir? Aneh. Udah, buka puasa dulu. Penolongan dulu. Ganti tuh, Rat. Lu kan gak puasa.